enter. That which you have been seeking. Your efforts are in vain. It has already begun. But those who have sent you have not told you what they seek, what you seek. You seek that which all who wield magic seek, knowledge. You shall find this. Knowledge will corrupt. It will destroy. It will consume. You seek meaning, shelter in knowledge. You will not find it. The Thalmor sought the same thing, and it shall lead to his end, as it has so many others. The one who calls himself Ankano. He seeks information about the Eye, but what he will find shall be quite different. His path will cross yours in time, but first you must find that which you need. You, and those aiding you, wish to know more about the Eye of Magnus. You wish to avoid the disaster of which you are not yet aware. To see through Magnus's eye without being blinded, you require his staff. Events now spiral quickly towards the inevitable center, so you must act with haste. Take this knowledge to your Archmage.
Jesargo regrets there was no chance to speak with the Sijik monk. We follow then.
I'm sorry, what? Well, I'd certainly love to have such a powerful staff, but I'm not really sure that any of us need it. And how do you know of this? Did you really? And he specifically mentioned the staff of Magnus? I'm impressed with your initiative. Of course, someone will need to follow up on this. As specific and ancient as the staff of Magnus, I'm not sure we'd ever find something like that. I seem to recall Mirabelle mentioning the staff somewhat recently. Why don't you see if she can tell you anything? I'm quite pleased with your progress, you know.
I'm working on some very important research, I assure you.
Please don't bother the Archmage unless it's absolutely necessary. Well, now that's an odd question. Why in the world would you be asking? Whatever is going on, whatever you're up to, be very careful. Well, it's said to be very powerful. Has the capacity to store an incredible amount of magical power, as the story goes. But it's more myth than anything at this point. I've no doubt that it actually exists, but no one has seen it in, what, decades? Longer? I'm not sure. The only time I've heard it mentioned was when those Synod characters showed up some months ago looking for it. No one here does. The Synod seemed convinced it was somewhere in Skyrim. They inquired about the ruins of Mzulft, but that's all I remember. It sounded like they were heading there, though they were rather secretive about why. I suppose if you're intent on looking for the staff, there's a chance they might be in Mzulft yet. Just don't expect them to be cooperative.
With the knowledge.
Mm-hmm.
Certainly a few of my colleagues aren't quite... Savos Aran is wise beyond his years. He knows I can teach you, but I won't be held responsible for what you do with the knowledge. It's been a pleasure.
We follow then.
Let me guess. You want to talk? Well, I have nothing better to do, I suppose. Drink to the youth for years yet to come. 48. It's an end to the evil and everyone knows. Beware. Yes, I'm listening. Dovahkiin, Dovahkiin, everybody let's sing.
J'zargo has heard of the Staff of Magnus. Once you are done with it, perhaps you will allow J'zargo to borrow it. Khajiit will follow.
What? I have to amuse myself somehow.
Crystal. Gone. Find Paratus. In Oculary.
How to make potions? That doesn't sound very pleasant to me. I mean, who in the right... I take it by trade you mean dump all your useless junk on me? Fine. Yes, let's go. Why are these old ruins built out of stone? And why are they so big? So many questions and no one to answer them.